Richard Feynman said, if all of mathematics disappeared, physics would be set back by exactly 1 week. In this video, we will learn how to calculate moment of inertia of the disk and the rigidity modulus of the material of the suspension wire of a torsional pendulum without masses. So, this is the experimental observations obtained from the experiment. So, here we have to calculate what is L by T square. So, the length of the pendulum for the first set of reading is 40. We have trial 1 and trial 2. So, the trial 1 was 41 seconds and for the trial 2 41 seconds. So, the mean time taken for the 10 oscillation is 41. The time period is the time taken for one oscillation. So, 41 divided by 10 oscillations will give you time taken for one oscillation. So, it is 4.1. Then square the time period, you will get T square. Then L by T square is got by dividing L by T square. So, length of the pendulum L is 40 divided by 16.81, you will get 2.380. So, the same technique can be used for the other set of readings also. So, we will get 5 readings for 5 different lengths. The mean L by T square is obtained by adding all the L by T square. That means we have 5 L by T square. So, 5 L by T squares are added. The resultant number is divided by 5. So, we will get 2.419 into 10 power minus 2 meter per second square. Next, we will find the radius of the wire using screw gauge. So, the error 0 error is positive error plus 3 divisions. So, the correction will be minus 3. So, this is the screw gauge table, and the mean diameter here is found to be 0.815. Since we need radius, the diameter is divided by 2 and A is equal to 0.4075 into 10 power minus 3 meters. The mass of the disc is 1140 grams, that is 1140 into 10 power minus 3 kilogram, or we can write that as 1.140 kilogram, bringing the 10 power minus 3 inside. And the circumference of the disc, which is given by 2 pi r, is found to be 40 centimeters or 40 into 10 power minus 2 meters. So, to get the radius of the disc, r is equal to 2 pi r circumference divided by 2 pi will give the r 40 divided by 2 into 3 power 1 3.14. So, dividing this you will get 6.36 into 10 power minus 2 meters. So, the moment of inertia of the disc I is given by mr square by 2. We have the value for mass and then substituting the value of r and squaring it. So, 10 power minus 2, when you square it you will get 10 power minus 4. The answer is divided by 2 and you will get I is equal to 23.04 into 10 power minus 4, or you can write this as I is equal to 2.306 into 10 power minus 3. That means I have brought one 10 power minus 1 inside. Next, we will calculate eta. So, eta is 8 pi I divided by a power 4 L by T square, that is the rigidity modulus of the material of the suspension wire. This is the mean L by T square, which we have found from the first table, and this is the radius of the wire, and I have raised 8 to the power 4 here. So, 10 power minus 3 to the power 4 will give you 10 power minus 12. and 0.4075 is quadrupled here. So the corresponding values for 8 by I by a power 4 L by t square is substituted. So 8 into 3.14 into 2.306 into 10 power minus 3 into 2.419 into 10 power minus 2 divided by 0.0275 into 10 power minus 12. In the next step, let us group all the powers. So 10 power minus 3, 10 power minus 2. The 10 power minus 12 in the denominator is taken to the numerator. When you take it to the numerator, it is 10 power plus 12. So multiply everything in the numerator, you will get 140.125 into, so I have summed up all the powers divided by 0.0275. When you sum up and do the division, you will get 5095 into 10 power 7. I am going to bring the powers or group the powers. So I can write 5095 as 5.095 into 10 power 3. That 10 power 3 and 10 power 7 adds up to give 10 power 10 Newton per meter square. So the obtained result for the rigidity modulus of the material of the wire is 5.095 into 10 power 10 Newton per meter square.